Hello, I'm Ruth, otherwise known as the Delightful Planner, and I've come back with you today for an unboxing video. I have super speedily received my 2018 Hobonichi cousin. I've been in the Hobonichi all of this year, and I've decided to just stick with it for next year as it has worked out so well with me. If you don't know what the Hobonichi is, I'll put a link below to my video where I gave my first walkthrough with my Hobonichi. And otherwise, let's crack on with the unboxing. Now then, I have to admit, I actually bought mine through Etsy. I pre-ordered it before they were even released on the Hobonichi website, partly just to stop myself getting sucked in to the first day ordering madness, and then having buyer's regret when I'm looking at my bank balance. So I bought it expecting it to take like at least 6 weeks to get here from the 1st of September, which is when they were actually released. And I got this on Thursday this week, which is September the 7th from Japan. I mean, that's phenomenal service. And another bonus is look at all these beautiful stamps. You know I'm planning to cut out all of them, don't you? Oh, for some reason my phone's doing a bit of funny focusy things. So let's get it out of the envelope. I've sliced the envelope just so you didn't have to watch me opening that. But I've not even broken the seal on this. So it's still in its wrapping. The cousin is the A5 size. Now I've not got any of the goodies that come with this, because the Hobonichi always have some freebies that go with it, don't they? So I've not got any of them, because I figured let's just stick with what's important. Oh, loud plasticky opening, which is the actual planner itself. So we'll put the little life book guide to one side for now, and let's get, oh, we're having some funny focusing today, aren't we? Right, into the planner. So I've already ordered myself a planner cover from Ugly Bug. Is it Leathercraft? They're in the UK and they make the most beautiful traveller's notebooks. That hasn't arrived yet, but when it does, it's going to house my Hobonichi. I do know they've made some changes this year. Just little ones to how some of the layout is. So they've still got the year overview, whole year over here, the year previously just taking up half a page here, and the following year on this page here. Then they've got a 6 monthly spread here. I use this, let's get ourselves central, in my current Hobonichi to track meds and things like that and make sure I can sort of see any patterns. And then we're into the months. So they always start on the December. At the moment this is looking pretty much exactly like the current monthly format. I'll just grab my current Hobonichi, which is still living in its beautiful iridori. And I'll open it up on the December. And let's have a look. So, side by side. So, 2017 Hobonichi, 2018 Hobonichi. I mean, to me, obviously I stuck the washi on there. They look pretty much the same. I know the daily spread they've definitely adapted in some ways. There we go. So if we skip past the months. Oh, there we go. So each month has got a monthly spread, and then you can see they even continue on slightly into 2019. And if it's like the previous year, they just do the 3 months just to give you a bit of follow through, and then they start on the weeks. Ah, yes, now this is where the differences start. The weekly spread. So, the current weekly spreads, I'll try flipping to, have I got a quiet week in December somewhere? Oh, there we go. I live in my current Hobonichi, so to try and find a blank spread. So this is the 2018 Hobonichi, and you can see here it's actually got a full 24 hours timed down this time ladder on each of the individual days. Now, the 2017 used to have it where it started at 6 a.m. and went all the way through to midnight. Because they sort of figured that's when most people have their appointments. But due to demand and obviously work-life balance, some people work shifts and everything else, they've adapted it so that it's now a 24-hour spread. So that'll be good. You still get the 2 squares for each hour, so it'll still lead to the same sort of layout for people, and you've still got this space at the side which you could use to, you know, track things, write to-dos, put quotes and all sorts. It is quite good to have that said. Oh god, there's incoming children. Right, so we've done the months, we've done the years, we've done Ruth knocking the camera. It had to happen at some point. Let's get to the daily spread. So they've kept the turning the page to a new year, which is like where you can draft your plans for the upcoming year. Every month on the daily pages, they always start with this lined page where they put remember this, and lots of people use it as like a good memory keeping, you know, writing key highlights of the month. I'm afraid I'm very boring with my current one. This is where I write the passwords for the month, because I work in local government, so everything gets changed and updated every single month, so you keep track of it there. Not so exciting. So the day spread, I know I read on the website, because I was one of those fools who was on the Hobonichi website throughout all of August as they did their countdown to the launch of the new Hobonichi. Hence, ironically, I pre-ordered it from somewhere else, so I couldn't get sucked into buying like £120 of planners. Right. Let's have a look against, let's flip to, I've got a nice empty page there. Right, let's put them side on side. So we'll scooch you along, Mr. 2018, and put 2017 next to it. Because I'm sure they said they were going to be making the numbers a bit more obvious. Now, what can we see there? Right, I'll wiggle you down a little bit. Get you properly in the frame. Now I would say eyeballing it, this top bit here, which is what tells you one, you know, sort of what the month is at the side here. So that says 1 on this one because it's January 1st month, and then this number here is for the day. And I'd say they look pretty identical. The Monday's shaded in, but is that just because it's a Monday? Alright, they've got Sunday and Monday shaded in on the 2017. Maybe it's holidays or something. Oh, I don't know. I mean, they've also got the moon phase there. They've still got the 5 tick boxes there. And they've still got the time ladder running down only half of the page here. And only got certain hours sort of highlighted. So they only do the 6, 9, 12... 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, midnight and 3 a.m. Because I know one thing of the changes I was hoping that they would make would be having the full 24 hours down here. I'd find that really helpful on the daily pages. But for some reason on the daily pages they just have this little short time ladder. I think I read somewhere it's because they worked out that most people have their appointments within this sort of key scale of time. And I mean, to be fair, I do. But if you've got a lot of appointments on one day, it's hard to squeeze them all in just those little teeny tiny boxes. It'd be easy to have a little bit more space. Right, we'll scooch this one out of the way now. And we'll just stick with the 2018 goodness. Right, so we've done the dailies. You can see at the side there, they've still stuck with colour coding each month, so you can easily flip to them there. I have to admit, you can see on mine, You see, and I just said I was putting away the 2017 planner. She says, digging it out immediately. I have made myself little tabs so that I can find what month I need really easily. So I've got weeks and dailies there, just at slightly staggered levels to try and separate them. And I've even stuck, can I do this without knocking my camera? The months at the top. And I'm planning to do the same thing with this one, just so I can really get to the information I need really quickly. Right, so if we scooch to the end of December, we've got blank gridded page at the end. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do we get to 6? Oh, this paper's beautiful. Yep, 6 of those. Then have a timetable over here, which could be good for, obviously, if you're a student and you've got classes you're going to go to, or a work timetable you could be sticking in there. They've got graph paper, so you could, if you wanted to chart something over the year, this would be an easy point to do it. Being able to put your favourites for, you know, what books and films you've watched and read, music you've liked, restaurants you've eaten in, shopping. And I'm guessing the clappy hands is for plays. But that's really good. So you can just sort of gather them throughout the year for your favourites. If you want to try and challenge yourself to do, you know, my 100, I've seen some really good ones of these where people have charted, you know, the 100 books they've read for the year, or they've challenged themselves to do like a little bit of art or lettering, and they've managed to fit it in these little boxes. Now, I know the information they've put at the back here, they always include this in the Hobonichi, and it's different every year. So this year, they've got exercises. They've got a little bit of, oh, there we go, teaching you how to write some basic Japanese. Hello, guten tag, hello, bonjour, salut. Forgive my pronunciation, I was always terrible at languages. And then you've got there we go, information about local wildlife and plants that they've put in. A gift tracker, so you can keep an eye on who you've sent to what and what you've received. And then this is interesting, is this looks like a birthday tracker, doesn't it? So, you know, if you were born in 1983 like I am, that means in this year you're going to be turning, in 2018 you're going to be turning 35. My birthday's at the end of the year, so I'm saying, as I'm recording this, I'm currently 33. I've not even had my birthday this year. I wonder what the numbers are for down here on this side. Oh, it would be fascinating to find out. But the numbers definitely down here are for letting you know how old people are. So, oh, that's terrifying. My little boy's going to be 4 next year. He's already counting down the days to his birthday. It sounds like they're having fun and games downstairs. And my girls are going to be 7. And then, sorry, it's so easy to pick up multiple pages because of this Tomo River paper. It's lots of people describe it. It's like Bible paper. It is. It's just so thin and yet amazing quality, which is why, you know, people like me will order a planner from Japan. It has to be good. If you're willing to order it from the other side of the world and pay shipping, it has got to be good. There we are, an address page. Now, I've no idea what's on this page, but they do go into the descriptions on the website. It'll be interesting. And then you've got personal notes at the back. And another thing that they've changed this year is the stamp that they put on the back. So, the stamp... Oh, you know, I said that so confidently, presuming that I was right, and I'm completely wrong. Look. Look. The stamp is in the exact same format as it was the previous year. Where on earth am I getting that from? Maybe I'm thinking of Traveller's Company. I do watch a phenomenal amount of planner videos. They're the best kind of videos, let's be honest. Right, and then we've reached the back cover. So that completes it. That is a flip through of the Hobonichi 2018 Cousin Planner in A5. Now, I ordered this from abroad, having been stalking UK shops to see if anybody was going to be stocking this planner in 2018. And then, was it the day I got this planner or the day before I got this planner? They have actually announced pre-orders available for this at the Journal shop, which is a UK shop. I'll put the link below. Completely non-affiliated, won't get anything for it, but if you are someone who is in the UK and just wants to buy locally and not have to run the risk of custom charges or anything else, theirs is the only place I think I've managed to track it down in the UK that you can buy it from. But I'll leave you with that. Right, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that little red subscribe button. It should just be about, where's the finger? There. And otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, have a lovely day.